I said at the end of the last battle that I try to get more OU, and then here's a not OU battle. So yeah, Castelia City this time because Castelia City is cool and it's really freaking huge. And I could probably do like 3 different videos about different places about this place. So yeah, that's cool. So today we are going to, because it's Tuesday when I recorded this, we are going to get a Castelia cone. Because it's cool. I think it's Tuesday when I'm narrating this anyways. So oh my god, here we go. We're gonna go get the legendary Castelia coin. You can come here on Tuesdays to get one because the line's really long. So here we go. This is gonna be so exciting. Oh my god. It's gonna taste so good. I'm almost there. I'm next in line. Yeah, Castelia coin, and it's only 100. Maybe if they increase the prices, it's because it's only $100 poker thingies. If they increase the prices, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to decrease the amount of people that actually buy the thing if it's so amazing that it's always frickin' sold out every day except Tuesday for some arbitrary reason. I try to go back in line to get another one, but they won't let me, and I'm like, oh, fine. So today we have a UU battle against Psangli from Spoken Wi-Fi Battle Finder. So it's a match, and stuff happened in the match, as you will soon see, and I don't know why the VS recorder's taking so long to go. So yeah, that's stuff that's happening. So can we get in the match now? Okay, finally. Yeah, so, yeah, I decided to lead off with my standard lead Quillfish here. This is a new team, sort of, has a lot of new guys probably haven't seen before, but yeah, I decided to lead off with Quillfish. He's going to lead off with a Frostlass. I decided to predict the spikes, go for the taunt, but he actually turns out to be an offensive one, and therefore running max speed. So he outspeeds me and taunts me before I can taunt him, which really sucks, because the only attacking move I have on this thing is Waterfall. Decided just to go for it, figuring it'd be a 2-hit KO, because Frostlass is pretty frail, if you haven't heard. So, yeah, it is easy to a KO, but he has the Destiny Bond, and it's just like, that's what my Quillfish is supposed to do. It's supposed to surprise people, because no one ever expects it. But yeah, I fall for it. Destiny Bond's gonna take out Quillfish. Frostlass does as well, but he was able to set up a layer of spikes in the process, so he's still better off. Or she, I don't know. We can't assume genders these days, can we? So, ends up switching into Raikou. I decided to go into my Arcanine, knowing that her team is pretty fire weak, so decided to go into that. Ends up switching into Raikou. Decided to just go for the safe Flare Blitz, knowing it'll do a lot to most of her team except Chandelure. Ends up just Volt switching off. I really stayed in there because I didn't want this thing to set up on me, but I do see Volt switch, so I'm assuming it's Scarf or Specs, judging by that damage that looks Scarf to me. So Chandelure comes in, takes the flash, gets the flash fire, which really does suck. Gonna go into Honchkrow predicting Shadow Ball, and she just goes for that, and it does a lot of damage despite the resistance. I know Honchkrow is frail, but look how much that does. I'm thinking this thing specs, so I know things now. I'm gonna go for the safe Sucker Punch just to hit it first up and maybe get the Moxie boost later on, but he ends up just switching into a Brown Zone, which does suck. Gonna go for the sub here, predicting her to either, or hey, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I keep switching genders. Predicting either the Toxic or the Stealth Rocks, so yeah, that happens. Just go for the Rock, get my free sub up. Just gonna go for the Roost here now, since it's free and there's nothing really I'm really fearing, and I want to see what the thing that wants to do to me. Ends up just going for the Gyro like I expected, and that's gonna break my sub. No real point of staying in here because I can't really one-shot it, and he could just predict around my Sucker Punch since Brave Bird won't be doing much, so you're gonna go into Torterra now. Yeah, Torterra and UU, that's so crazy, but kind of fits, sort of, kind of. I don't know, this team isn't that great, really. Predict the Gyro Ball does like nothing because my lack of speed investment. Just gonna go for the Rocks now since I just want them up because they're Stealth Rocks, why not? And I want to see this thing has, and he ends up just going for the Toxic. Ends up missing, which kind of sucks, but really didn't make a difference. They're just gonna go for it again, and yeah, I'm gonna go for Leech Seed now since I can get health back, and he's gonna Toxic me, and that is going to poison me badly. So here is kind of weird. I figured because it's leech seeded that they're going to want to switch. So I'm just going to go for the leech seed again, predicting the switch. But they actually predict as well and go for the Earthquake. So we both end up predicting the switches. He goes for the Earthquake, does absolutely nothing because of my defense investment and Bronzong's lack of attack. So that was kind of a useless turn there. So I'm just like, okay, I'm pretty sure she's going to stay in and Earthquake again. Or he, I don't know. But pretty sure they're going to Earthquake again. So I'm going to switch into Durant to get some Leech Seed on that because it will take a lot of entry after damage and has very little HP. But it actually turns out that we both just switched. So yeah, that's kind of funny. We're both thinking the same thing. End up going into my Durant knowing that it could outspeed the majority of our team barring the Raikou. And they switch out and go into Boo as well. I mean, the Chandelure thingy. So Just gonna cross my fingers and hope that Stone Edge decides that, since I know I'm gonna be faster because I already figured this thing was specs from last time. And thank God it hits, because after Hustle, that thing has like 60 accuracy. So my goodness, Stone Mist did not screw me over, which is just a huge surprise if you know anything about my luck in this game. Goes into Raikou now because he knows he's faster. Just gonna switch out here, fearing pretty much anything, because pretty much anything Raikou would hit me with would kill me. Going to Torterra now, and he actually looks like he predicts that and goes for the HP Ice, and I'm like, shit, HP Ice, but it's actually neutral, so HP Grass, I'm thinking, but why would you go for that on Durant? Like, the best thing he could have been predicting was my Slowbro, and Slowbro is already weak to Electric, so what were you predicting there? That makes no sense. Just gonna go for the Leech Seed now, because it's what I like to do, and it gets more health back on Torterra, and that's it. Just a good move to keep getting the team to continue shuffling, which is the main gist of this team, and it works a lot better if I got some spikes up, but whatever, that's not how it worked out. So, yeah, Leech Seed, I guess, Bronzong switches in. Bronzong can't do anything to me, so he just really switched in to take the probable Earthquake. He's gonna switch back out now, and go into something. I'm gonna go into Durant again, predicting pretty much anything, most likely the Toxic, so, yeah, but he just ends up switching and goes into the, what's this? Kabalion, right. So, yeah, this thing comes out. I don't want to set up on me, so I'm just going to go for the Hone Claws, predicting the Swords Dance. Ends up just staying in and just going for the safe CC, and that's going to take me out. Really, Durant couldn't have really done much if it didn't get the boost from the Hone Claws, so I just had to go for it anyways in case they felt like doing something weird, so don't really need Durant, so it really didn't matter that I Hone Claws for no reason, because the Iron Head damage wouldn't have made a difference anyways, so gonna go into my Arcanine now. Nothing on their team wants to take a Flare, but at this point, something is gonna have to die at this point, and I'm kind of bluffing the Scarf here, but it worked because Kabalion ended up switching out, and Bronzong's gonna switch in and take a Flare, but to the face and die. Arcanine's gonna die as well to the recoil, but at least I got rid of the Bronzong, which is nice, because that frees up, gives my Honchkrow a lot more leeway, since nothing can really take a Sucker Punch anymore, so that's good. Gonna go into Torterra now, predicting, my opponent to go into the Raikou, and switching to Kabalion, which is like, that's even better. That's awesome. I like that. I like that even better. I decide just to go for the safe Earthquake, but turns out this thing has the HP Ice, which is, I don't know if that's standard or not. I don't, is it? I don't even know. It's not even Life Orb. It's like lefties with HP Ice, some mixed set. I don't even know. HP Ice are going to easily take out my Torterra, though, so that sucks. I'm going to go into Slowbro now, knowing that he probably doesn't have much to me with. The worst thing that Kabalion could do to me is what? Stone Edge me. So I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave to make sure that my Honchkrow is faster, since that is my last guy, not counting this Slowbro, so that's what I decided to do. And I'm just setting up a Swords Dance, so it's Swords Dance with a Hidden Power. Is this standard? I really think this is standard, but maybe it is, and I'm just being stupid, but that sounds weird to me. I need to go with Smoke and look it up, man. Okay, whatever. Just gonna go for the Scald, only gonna do tons because of Kabalion's terrible special defense. Ends up getting the Parax there, which does suck to a degree, but what sucks more is that this turn I'm gonna Scald, and I'm gonna get a crit. Now that really does suck. Maybe, if they got the 2 Stone Edges off, that probably would have taken out my Slowbro, but that actually kind of hurts me, because if I was able to bring Honchkrow in when that Kabalion was at low enough health, I could have just gotten the Moxie boost a lot easier, and that would have just made the game mine easier. So that actually more so hurt me than helped me, which is kind of weird to say. So yeah, Kabalion dies a little early. Slowbro still has tons of health, but it's still not strong enough to live this Raikou's Thunderbolt. It's gonna die, and it does look like this thing may be choiced, so it doesn't really matter though, because I'm gonna go into Honchkrow now. Gonna Sucker Punch it. I know at this range that it'll kill because I did a calc before this, and I needed a few Stealth Rock hits to kick it out, but now that it has that, a Life Orb, Adamant, Max Attacks, Honchkrow's Sucker Punch will take it out. Gonna get that Moxie boost, and that's gonna make it game, because his last is the Sharpedo, and that is going to die to a Sucker Punch despite the resistance, because Sharpedo has really paper thin defenses. So gonna protect here for some really odd reason to get the speed boost, which won't make a difference because I'm using a priority move, but okay, delay of turn, whatever. Sucker Punch here, despite the resistance, still going to take it out easily, and that is going to be a good game, and a narrow 1-0 with Honchkrow barely living on. It's pretty cool I got to use this Honchkrow now in a decent setting, because I've had this thing for a while now, but I just haven't been able to build a decent team around it yet, so yeah, that's going to be a good game. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name again, so I will see you guys for another battle, and I'm not going to promise what tier it will be, but it probably won't be UU. It probably won't be RU, definitely won't be RU. RU is shitty.